the camera angle is okay. I tried to mimic kind of what they do on tournaments, like getting the camera like just level with the TV, but I don't think the camera on the phone is good enough. But today, for Mechanical Mondays, we worked on like this back right foot, keeping it locked and straight. So like outward turn, down locked, and then staying in a kind of nice stable position. And then number 2 is focusing on like the smooth follow through. So a little bit from last week of that kind of like pushing through. And then even in situations like that, like keeping the back, I'm just gonna kind of do a line until I miss, and then I'm not gonna reset, and then it'll just be like an open table from then. And then another thing, it's 6 months. I've been practicing pool for 6 months. I will say practicing pool, I really made an effort to kind of like change my day-to-day habits, to put like a more workout intensive regimen in play. So I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of I knew it was bad. It's just kind of fun to kind of see. I feel like 6 months is a lot of time to devote to something, but in the, talking and pool. Six months isn't that long. But it feels like it can be a long way, but I feel like in terms of pool, it's very novice. I feel like players who have been playing for like at least a year or 2 are like so much better. Or even people who have like played, like before I hadn't even really played. I mean, I've shot around pool in there, here and there, but like I never had access to a consistent table. I'm always amazed when I pull out or I stick my hand in the pocket and there's no ball. I'm like, what the heck? And even none made it there. So yeah, just shooting around. I might do this little game that I like. I just when I first started playing, I really didn't kind of know how how to do anything, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna make the 8 ball the last ball. I might have talked about this before, but I like repeating myself. The 8 ball is the last ball, and then any ball before that. If you knock a ball in, you're good to go. You can keep shooting unless you have bad position. So if you have bad position or your cue ball went rogue, then a ball comes out. It doesn't have to be any ball, or it can be any ball that comes out. Then if you scratch, it's either 2 balls out or a table reset, depending on like your rules that you're playing. And then if you miss, a ball comes out. So it's a nice little kind of game that you can play just from a beginner level. And then what I thought about this morning is you can give yourself any amount of ball in hands. Another side rule is you can't shoot at the ball that comes out. So let's just say in this next shot I miss, and this 6 comes out. I can't pocket the 6. So you get into like a little bit of a loop towards the end. So that's why once you clear the last ball, the 8 ball is just the last ball and no other balls come out. So the 8 ball is kind of like a final boss, I guess, if you want to think about it that way. But I think it's fun. If that was too complex and annoying to hear. I do forget sometimes, but as one does, just kind of mindlessly walk around. I think it's also good to like practice your mechanics while you're practicing something else. So there is like an objective to this game, and then there is a little bit of a punishment if you miss. So before working on line drills, it's a reset when you miss. So here, a ball coming out is just a little bit less harsh, a little less harsh. No. It doesn't make for any cool trick shots though, or banks or whatever. That's bad. Oh. Kind of been closer. I think that's all out. I think they're all out. Uh-oh, it's gonna be a long one, folks. 6 months of pool and I'm trash. Yeah, I didn't say it was a good 6 months. I just said it was 6 months. Plus I'm hungry. I hear my stomach going. So if I don't know what I'll do. there's gonna be 2. All right, I feel dirty. I feel dirty only pulling 2 out, but I feel like that shouldn't have been a scratch, though. I'm gonna blame it on me. Is there an appropriate way to exit your stance? I feel like I watch so many different things. Like everything from like this, like that long pause in the exit, to like that type of exit. They're both like everywhere in between. Like one's where you like stay down, and the other one where you like follow the ball. Now the ladder is way less common, but I've seen it, so I guess I just would like to hear some opinions on what to do. Because for me, it's situational. Because if I need to like shoot, if I feel like I'm on a high bridge and unstable, like I feel like I want to like shoot down, and then like almost the moment I hit, this is awkward. But I guess in terms of, so here's the thing right now. So we're in a good position, and this is like you can practice your mental game. But since it's any ball, any pocket, as long as you don't scratch, you miss, so 1 comes out. All right. I should put 2 out because it's bad cue ball, but. All right, since we're messing balls around a little, and you never, if you're like trying out a shot, so like there, it was a different kind of situation that I would sometimes never come across. So you don't punish yourself twice, you just punish yourself for the miss. You should reward yourself for trying something new and watching how you failed. So, if anybody, see like there I felt like once I needed to be away from the 9 ball as fast as I could. Alright, I think we got this spot. See, like here, is it better to do normal and just, I guess it didn't matter. I guess when you make it, you make it. Also, this white ball is distracting because I used to play with it as, so I had my practice ball, like the striped one, the red one. And then if I made contact with this ball, it was also a ball that would come out. So that way I would get 2. So I would have to navigate each shot regardless of like kind of how easy it was. I think we got this. It's looking this is room here. I honestly just don't like him here, so I say let's do this first, like I'm gonna make this, but. Now I feel like we're in a similar stitch. No way. It's going. All right, take 15. Okay, so now if I miss, this is back to the beginning of the game. Now if you miss, a ball comes out, but you can't shoot at the ball that comes out. So that's kind of why you're stuck. So you just get to clear the 8. It's like an extra little bonus ball, if you will. Extra credit. We'll call it extra credit ball instead of how to end it. Because you want that last ball mentality. For some reason, getting one ball in is very different than getting the last ball in. I might just shoot around this one just so I can get some cool stuff. Actually, I got some cool stuff on the last one. But I hope also my cool stuff is also the progression that you all have been seeing over the past couple months. I don't know if any of you watched the U.S. Open, but Ko Ping Chung hit 99 balls. Was you just kind of ridiculous? Like, okay, so you want a combo like this, but since it's a combination, you go opposite. So when you opposite it, it jingles around the pocket. And that's it. Go in. Oh, another thing I've been trying to work on too, this is Mechanical Mondays. You gotta deal with the mechanical rants. Is play a little bit more relaxed. I feel like I'm a reptile. I feel like I'm a reptile out here. Yeah, watch the players from the Philippines play. Oh my God, they're so smooth. They get up and they're relaxed. Their arms are chill. They're nice and tall. They're swinging their arms. They're laughing. The legs are kind of sticky, but oh, their upper body. But I get the legs. The legs are pool legs are goofy. Cause you gotta be stable. But you gotta be stable within your own right. Can't like tell you. I don't know what I'm shooting at. I just know that I'm ranting about form. I really don't have a good shot. talking and I forget how to play pool. This is the worst part about Mechanical Mondays. So Mechanical Mondays means that there's something that shifted on purpose, but it's gonna affect your game a little bit negatively. I said a little bit. I'm not gonna wreck your game. But there'll be moments like where you're just like trying to reteach yourself. See, here's one of those situations. Do I stay down? Do I stay like firm and just kind of wait it out, or do I get up as fast as I can? I got up as fast as I could because I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. I felt like my cue ball's fine. So I have a plan, I guess is the moral of the story. Always just have a plan, even if it's a bad one. Even if your plan is as simple as I want to get this ball into that pocket and I want the cue ball over there somewhere. Like that's a plan. Now in terms of like how you're gonna make that happen, I don't want, well maybe we want it there. So let's see. Okay. So you got it to go that way, but you made the ball in. Plan. Bummer. I don't know what happens if I get the 8 in. Maybe it's a table reset, game loss. I think it should be a table reset. It doesn't happen too often. Now that I say that, it's like out on the ledge. It's leaning. I'm gonna call it nodding. I'm gonna start my own pool terms. Like to say something different for very like, or people won't like that. Like we don't need to say anything that Earl Strickland says anymore. That's my opinion. So we can like retire some of those things that they said in that era, but nothing Ray said. Ooh, fire. Classic. Uh-oh, this might end bad. This little guy on the edge is making me nervous. Okay, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to draw this ball as far as I need to, and I feel like if I do draw the ball like I want to, it's going to be too far. Or I'll miss. Or I'll just miss. gotta go after the 1 first. There's enough room. Man, that was a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, but I had a plan. Sorry, I'm kind of locked on to that moment. It was just kind of cool, just being there and just like kind of seeing it and being like, wow, there's a lot of space, and be like, okay, there's enough space to even make contact with it. So I think when you first start playing pool, I really like the novice story, like from beginner to here. Maybe my ego is so inflated, and I think I'm so good. And but I'm actually trash panda status. I feel like this should be the last one, but I don't know. It's a hard game to sense. This game's so fun. You can make you can have to like call your shot, and then like if that ball doesn't go in, you take a ball out. Personally, my favorite would be the ball, like any number of ball in hands, because I feel like you would start to use them less and less and less and less, and it would be such a good practice for beginners. There's 15 balls, and then you've got, oh, I'm going to try this on this one. And that way you can get your cue ball control kind of. Alright, what are we doing here? I don't think the 7 goes. Well, the 7 goes, but I think it's kind of close. Let's see. Uh-oh. I knew I should have hit it just a little harder. always have one ball left. Now we just get to chase this one. I think it's a really fun game for beginners. Oh! I'll do one more. Actually, no, I'm gonna check it. No, I won't. Yeah, it's hard to tell because most of the time I count like 5 full tables, or like 4 to 5, depending on how. But this I'm like missing, and balls are coming out, so I don't really know how long it's been. It's been 84 years. No. Dang it. Got too confident. Alright, we got a bad 8 ball. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. Oh no. Alright. Reminding me where I came from. Alright, I think that's the last one. Bummer. Alright. guess when's the stopping point? Sorry, I'm having like a random thought about like paying your due diligence. Like at what point does like the scale turn, or is it like a or is it more of like a keeping something at boiling level? So like once you get to a certain point, there's a level of automatic like this. So that's like the water, the amount of like, but then like you playing at your highest level, you had to like change something to the water. So boiling or freezing, whatever, I guess, go either direction. But there's a stasis change, or a change to the, you know what I mean? A state change. So like, and specifically pool, because like you don't do this in nature. Like running you can get better at by doing other things because you walk. Now you're not going to be able to run 5-minute pace by walking, but you will be able to run 10-minute pace by walking. Because aerobically they're the same. All right, do we scratch? All right, I'm like top left. So my cue's going this way. I'm aiming for the ball here, and then my cue ball spin is, should I put my cue ball spin this way and aim this way to get a kick that way? Okay, cue coming like this, spin going like that. All right. Normally I scratch. Normally it just hits the ball and it fouls it right in, and it says, yo, I'm coming too. Happy with that little adjustment I made. I'm happy I talked about it too. I would be genuinely curious on how much chatter there is in professional pool players' heads. Because I had two trains of thought. One, they're just going crazy. They're talking through everything. They're like cue ball. The cue ball is 1 meter away from the third diamond. The 7 ball is 7 centimeters away, or whatever, 7 centimeters away from the second blue first diamond. I want to pick a medium speed. That's what I imagine. Or, yeah, all the way through. Them talking like that all the way through. I'm getting down in my, yeah. Or this. It's like nothing. But both outcomes. They pocket the ball. They had decent position on a different ball. Yeah, I find it fascinating. All right, that was a good rant. It's been real. Mechanical Mondays have been real fun. I hope my right foot is looking better. If anyone has any tips or tricks in the comments on form related things, hopefully I have a good angle for this. But what I'm asking, or what I focus on, is right foot is a little bit pitched outward, so I make a little bit of a V, and then left toe is straight. I've been trying to straighten my leg. That's new. I introduced that today. and then get down and follow through. So follow through, I've been trying to keep nice and straight underneath my chin. And then nice straight follow through. So if you have any comments, that's what I work on Mondays. Thank you. I need like a little outro that just isn't that. Oh my god, I didn't record.